welcome to Roll Fair, a D&D podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, we'll introduce ourselves. Sarah is still out, so she is joining us digitally. I am Devin, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Ryan, playing Altan, the Tiefling Warlock.
I'm Batman. I'm Arden I'm Brad playing Arden the Wizard. I forgot who I was for a second.
I'm Batman playing Brad.
Yes.
Plot twist, I'm Kayla playing Kiejee, a Tabaxi pirate.
I'm Robin. Oh, wait. I'm Austin playing Sharuthi Turtle.
You're supposed to say, holy sardines, Batman.
Holy sardines, Batman!
I'm Ben playing Raina, the Human Ranger.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Asar, the Fire Genasi Sorcerer.
And we still have our guest here with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Marshall, and I'm playing Gardovan Anuis, the Bard.
Excellent. The almost outed bard.
Yes.
Listen. I honestly forgot that he was in disguise.
I'm out of the sanctum closet.
That's okay. I was really happy when you did it. You didn't see it, but I was like waving my arms in the air like, yes, triumphantly.
It was funny.
But last time, the party, Asar, Rainer, and Gardovan went to explore Zujiri distribution a little bit. And Asar let slip Gardovan's name, and
They didn't believe me.
they didn't believe her. They thought she was crazy because they had a description of Gardovan and what he was wanted for. They were able to get out of the situation, but they noticed some things about Zujiri that maybe seem a little weird. They escaped by Asar once again playing Spring Break, and we then jumped over to Sharu and Arden, who met with our wonderful halfling friend who's been terrorizing people, and they convinced her that they could assist and cast the spell suggestion to get her to take back everything she told the various dung dens. So, we're picking up with the party arriving back at the chiseled block, except for Rainer, who has chosen... and you two, Altan and Kiejee, were you going to do anything?
We're on our way.
Okay. They're on their way back. We're going to start off with Rainer, who has left the chiseled block into the night.
Okay, so I'm going to be kind of wandering through back alleys and such towards the Jinterim Sanctum. I kind of take note along the way of maybe like a drunk transient that's kind of about. And as I get...
So let me kind of clarify, you're trying to make that look like what you're doing?
I'm essentially, I am a drunk transient wandering through the back alleys of
How drunk are you really, though?
Not entirely drunk just yet. I kind of felt I needed to get out while my thoughts were clear. But I've been drunk enough that I can, look drunk. Essentially, though, like I was saying, I kind of take note of one of the drunk transients, and a few alleys away, just in the darkness of the alley, I actually use my ability to disguise myself to look like that, as I kind of just stumble off towards the Jinterim Sanctum.
Okay.
When I kind of get about where, we might have some patrolling guards or someone near the front gate, I'm going to kind of stumble past them and kind of like fall down against the wall of the sanctum, just kind of in front of them, obviously trying to get like their attention, but trying to make it look like I'm not getting their attention, just like drunkenly just falling around.
So the guards of the sanctum.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check with advantage for me.
17.
Okay. So you very clearly look like a drunk transient. And as you fall against the brick wall, you hear the guards just... I hope he hasn't shat himself. And they come down and kind of poke you with the butt of their spears and they're like, get up.
I stumble up and kind of grab one on the shoulder and straighten up for a quick moment. Right myself, obviously sober, and I look at him and I said, I am Raina from the Red Sands, and I have a message for Kimbish. The Zujiri district is amassing a large number of weapons amongst their warehouse. We were there earlier today. I don't know what it means, but at that scale it can't be good, so I figured I'd stop by as hush-hush as I could, give them a bit of a warning, to kind of be on the ready, because it seems like they are trying to make some sort of move, probably something more than he was probably expecting in the first place. And after that quick kind of thing, I stumble back from the guy away from the wall, kind of land on my thing, and I cough rather harshly till I kind of actually throw up some of the drink that I've been doing to make it look, and kind of stumble up and back down the alley and disappear.
Okay, sounds good. And you make it back to the chiseled block just fine. What are you two doing?
Well, tonight I still have one use of my face or my not face. Is there any?
We're the pirate team, right? We could get up to some piracy.
Anything you've ever wanted to take from one of these guilds?
I don't know if it's for a guild. Or just,
Anyone you've wanted to get revenge on?
we could bolster Kushako's reputation and just keep the streets a little less safe.
Seth, wanted criminal at large.
But no, I think let's find someone who deserves it.
You know someone who deserves it? There's what's his name? That boar that Asar and I spoke to back in the Blue Baller.
I wasn't there, was I?
I don't
remember.
He was a slaver guy, right?
Yeah, he was the slaver guy.
It was
Just two. I think my.
like-
Githaus.
Yeah, Githaus.
Does he need some punishment?
I'd love to. I don't want to cause more heartache for us than we deserve.
Well, I also ran into a bounty hunter. Raynor did. I overheard it when we were there.
A bounty hunter for
He's looking for
someone you
Seth.
know?
Yeah, someone I know, someone we know.
All
Should we
right.
head over there and see if we can spot one of those two?
Sure.
Okay. So you guys head to the blue
Baller.
baller. I'm never gonna get the proper wording of that down. This is why we need a T-shirt that says "I hate you guys." But you guys head over there.
On the way, I'm going to look like a 16-year-old, unkempt, not particularly flashy human.
Okay.
And I'll look like her slightly older brother, like 20-ish or so.
Okay. Sounds good. So you guys enter into the tavern. You do not see. Gosh, what's his name? The dwarf.
Harridan.
Harridan. You do not see Harridan, but you do see Githaus sitting at a table, just drinking alone.
Should I invite him out back?
Yeah. If you'd, yeah.
Or do we just wait for him to leave?
You have a good reason to invite them out back?
I have no idea. We could burn the inn down.
Wow.
I feel like that's a little too eye-catching.
It's the movie one more time. I'm gonna burn the building down.
I'll hang back.
That's
You make your move. I'll take my no face if you can get them outside.
Okay, I just need to figure out what would get him outside.
Fire.
Count Frollo, there's a hot gypsy woman outside here to see you.
Gosh, I have no ideas right now.
You might want to look a little fancier. It's a fancy tavern, isn't it?
You might want to try casting suggestion.
Yeah, because
that worked.
That worked so well the last time.
How close do I need
Curious
to
what's gonna
cast
come of that.
command?
Yeah.
Like that'll work.
It's like a one round.
It's a one action, one round effect.
I'm horrified of what might happen after that.
So,
Especially from it being a turtle.
Yeah.
So if metagaming, it might
Oh,
not
okay.
actually be bad to kill him.
I've got an idea. No, this isn't gonna work.
I'm just saying, for going what we know,
It's like, I've got an invisible mage hand. I don't know how that would get him out of the inn, though.
Just smack him over.
So are you
working
like
the shaft.
watching him, eyeballing him, just trying to think of what to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay hidden,
Okay.
or at least unnoticed.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay. It's an 8.
Okay.
20.
We don't need one from you.
Oh, okay.
Just him. He's the one eyeballing him. So as you are sitting there, you see Githaus rise up, and he notices you, and he comes over and he says, I believe I've been expecting you. You seem a little nervous. Why don't you come sit down?
He knows this face?
Please show me the way.
So he leads you over to the chair, and he takes a look at your sister, and comes and places a drink in front of you, and he says, I know sometimes this can be hard, but I understand that you and your family have some great needs, correct?
You've heard right.
Well, what is the price that you're looking to settle on?
It's going to be at least 50 gold.
Well, that's very reasonable. We can get that covered.
Selling your
I
sister.
feel like we should maybe meet somewhere a little more private to discuss this.
Oh, of course not. This is business. You're perfectly safe here. It's not illegal. Your family is in desperate need, and I've got the gold here to provide it, and I will take her away to the compound.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
They can enjoy the cult.
I'm like breathing slowly and like.
I would say you're probably too far away to hear this.
Oh, I'm not near. Oh, okay.
And only 50 gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I was going to go higher, but I figured you wouldn't believe me. But I'll just say, well, there's one complication. She doesn't know about this. So
I assumed that was the case.
I'm going to walk her around back, and we'll meet you there.
How about we do this? We agree on a price, and I've got my men ready with a carriage of sorts that is just next door, and we'll pull it to the front once we agree on a price, and then you'll be done. And your family will be able to eat for the next couple of years.
invisible.
I just try to look like, I'm desperate and starving and really, really swayed by this. Well, if you must, but how do I know I'm safe?
Well, you will get a contract, and it will have my signature, and I assure you, you will not be taken. And in fact, you can even stay in the tavern until all is done.
All right, give me a minute. I'm going to speak to her.
Very well.
Just make sure she's not suspecting.
Okay.
So I'll walk back over to Kiejee.
So, your brother.
Well, again, you heard nothing.
Are you sure? I am feline.
Well, I'll allow you to make a perception check to see if you heard.
29.
You heard.
Dang.
Or, sorry, 19, not 29.
Oh, no.
Okay, I would say you heard well enough.
Okay.
It's a +9.
No, plus 7.
Okay, how do we make this work in our favor?
How do I make this work in my favor? I'm thinking at this point, instead of being the ghost that makes him bleed out, I'm gonna have to stab him with the face and then go ghost. And run off. Do you think you can get far enough away?
I'm sure of that. I just I'm a little worried about the others that show up in this carriage.
If they can't see me, I don't see how I can't slip away faster than they can run. That's never been a problem for me before.
Okay, how will I know that you're out if I can't see you?
Where do we meet? Somewhere not too close, somewhere not too far.
We can meet back in the block, but
It's a little too far. A block away under the sign for the
I've got an idea.
barber. I don't know.
Well, if
Yeah, let's
you
meet
do
there.
get caught, you'll turn back into a tabaxi, and that might be really confusing. We have a blonde girl here.
You're not there.
That's
All
not
right.
a blonde girl.
That's
You don't actually have the ability to go invisible because you've used 2 spells, right?
no, I haven't used
Okay.
either one. So
Okay.
I'm using this one right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got an idea. I'll watch for you to make your move against him.
Okay.
But wait for the carriage to pull up, and I will hit the carriage when you hit him.
Wonderful.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to. So am I supposed to wait for him outside, or is he gonna take me outside?
Yeah, I'll have to walk back over to him and
Okay.
talk to him. So I think I'll tell him that I'm going to actually walk you outside,
Okay.
and then make like you're trying to get away from me,
Okay.
and so you go back after him, but I'm outside for the carriage.
Okay. All right.
Does that work?
I just don't want to do it in here. There's more people
Well,
in here.
I don't think he's gonna leave.
All right. Well, I guess we do what we do then.
We're in disguise. It's okay. Doesn't matter if there's witnesses.
Follow the arrow through the door.
You
Through the window.
say that's just the nature of the city, right?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
What's this guy's name?
Githaus.
Githaus.
How do you spell that?
Githaus.
I'll walk back over to Githaus.
Oh, dear.
Okay. So, we agreed on anything?
Yeah, I told her that I was going to just finish up with you here, and I'd walk her back outside.
I see. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Yeah. Oh, that looked like a natural one for a second. No, that's
That's way better than that.
25.
Okay. Very well. And
Are you
50 gold is enough for you?
If you could spare a little more, my family could certainly use it, but if that's all you have, That's what I'll take.
That is what I have. So
He's not gonna offer more.
he hands you a coin purse of 50 gold. And
Are you coming out with
We
us?
got
or-
600.
Half of that's going to
Can't help if you were with us.
let me go and call the carriage.
Okay. I will keep her calm while you do that.
Very well. So he gets up to leave.
I've got 50 gold.
You've got
This is perfect.
That's not even that much for a person.
and he goes to walk out the door. Do you
Okay.
do anything?
I'm walking with him, but I'll stop at Kiejee.
Okay.
No, and so just while I'm walking. Well, once he's far enough away that he can't hear us, I'll just mention he's going outside too, so we'll hit them both.
Okay, alright. So
Can't wait to hear one.
I follow. I wait till he's about 10 or 15 feet away. He's close to the door. And then I start to follow behind so that I leave. I like catch the door as it's closing, kind of. I leave. What do I see outside?
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
12.
Okay. So you see him turn to the south or left, and he walks a few paces, turns towards the left of the tavern, and just whistles. And you see a couple more people come out of an alleyway there.
Okay. My goal is when I hear him whistle, I'm gonna rush him.
And if she rushes, I will rush as well.
Okay.
And I want to take 2 claws to the back of to his throat
Okay.
from behind.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
Okay.
Dice don't fail us.
Surprise attack. Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
I mean, there's that too. 25? Yeah, 25.
That'll hit.
And then I get
I did
my.
not actually prepare stats for him. I apologize. Let me.
His AC is 35.
His AC's like 400.
Turns out he's like level 20.
And then let's see, sneak attack
He's
dice.
actually a god.
Whoa!
How many sneak attack dice do you get?
God of
3.
mischief.
Is there? So that's for that, and that's for that, and that's for the other thing. All right.
So these are going to be just thugs
Nice.
coming out of the
Did
alleyway.
his thugs reach him, or how close are they to him?
They weren't far. The carriage was literally right next to him.
Well, it just depends on the. I'll need to know for what spell. So, like if they're within 15 feet.
I'd say they're within 15 feet of him.
Okay.
So,
If personally, I think if I've gone for his jugular, he's probably just dead. But I also did 25 damage in case you're keeping track of damage.
okay. Well, I need to find the right stats for him real quick. Just trying to find a random.
Depends on if he's just a.
Either this works or it's like the same from Mercer. Why didn't you tell me he rolls around like this?
It's like, is he one of those 1 hit point commoners, or
Or is it actual?
You never know.
is he a lot more?
Because yeah, humans have like what 10 HP. So if he's just
Not even that.
just a dude, he's dead.
Come on,
Okay.
like 5.
So you hit and you slash at his throat, but as your claws dig in, he like turns his head down just in time, and you're not quite able to get his jugular, and so he's still standing.
So he just has these giant marks on his jaw.
And I was just behind her running as well. I was trying to get to an angle where I could cast Burning Hands at him and spread that cone to the 2 others that came out.
I was hoping you'd use some new special damage.
You hit Kiejee as well.
I could not angle it to.
She's on top of him.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, I figure she wouldn't care, so
Okay.
we'll do it.
Thug 1, Thug 2, got a horse in the carriage, and you're like,
Beetle.
It's all playing because now she'll look
beetle.
like they'll be looking for a burned person when she's not.
Okay. So is it a dexterity save?
Yeah, it's a dex save.
oh.
Well, and she's a rogue, so she gets
She has
special
uncanny
bonuses.
dodge and all that.
She does
All
now.
that.
Where do you have evasion?
Where is my?
Just uncanny dodge. And fancy footwork. I like fancy footwork.
What's the save?
15.
Actually,
Jeez. Okay. Sorry, I'm just adding a few people here. Let me adjust a couple things. Apologize, was not expecting this one.
We're just gonna go out and murder a slaver?
Hey, you said I got
hope you
one more
succeed.
action of the night.
I hope you actually succeed.
Okay. All right. So, the two guards fail, and he succeeds.
Okay, so the two guards both take 17 fire damage, and he takes half that. 8.
Okay. Initiative real quick. Go ahead and roll initiative for me real quick so I can just run this encounter.
What the heck? I rolled a 1, but that's an 8.
Got a 19.
All right. So
You get to go first.
you said 17 to the two guards.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then 8 to him.
All right.
Oh, and did you say the dex save?
What was dex save for
It was
the thing?
15.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I know what's going on. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you would have 8 fire unless you've got like
Okay.
evasion.
I
or
think you
whatever.
can use evasion, right?
Run.
Yeah. Well, the uncanny dodge means I can half the damage again, so that would be 4.
I think you can like evade it where you don't take any damage.
That would
No,
be
that's a
evasion.
later level.
That
Oh,
looks like
gotcha.
6.
I just
Not
have
there yet.
Yeah, I just have the level 5.
My apologies. Okay. So
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Let's be honest.
so the flame spreads out. You singe Kiejee just a little bit as she ducks behind the gentleman there.
Yes.
And then the two guards that just popped out just get wreathed in flame. You hear them scream out, "Ah!" And they just drop, trying to put the fire out, and then they just go still. So we are starting from the top. Seth, you are up.
And it's just him? That's left?
That's all you see.
Okay.
The beetle and carriage goes careening off
I
like
didn't
Grand
piss too
Theft
off.
Auto.
You could probably one shot.
Is the carriage close enough to also hit? If I did that
Don't
again?
worry about the carriage.
Alright.
You can't technically see the carriage.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt
Okay.
on him. So that's an attack roll.
Such
Oh,
a short.
it's only a 12.
12. Okay. That is a miss.
Okay. With my bonus action, I will just try to shove him away from Kiejee.
Okay.
So it's a strength save on his part. Okay. Of 15.
That was a fail. So
Okay.
you're able to shove him back.
Yeah, he only has shoved back 5 feet, but
This is your telekinetic.
yeah, like
Alright.
telekinetic shove thing.
Okay. So he's pushed back 5 feet, and he is upset, and he looks piercingly at both of you and pulls out a scimitar and a dagger, and he is going to attack Kiejee.
Okay.
I'm assuming you still look like the little girl, right?
At the moment.
Okay. So he is going to make 2 attacks against you. Ooh, nice. What's your AC?
15.
Okay. You're going to take... roll the damage for those two real quick. You're going to to take 5 points of slashing damage from his scimitar, and then 6 points of slashing damage from his scimitar again. And then with his dagger, we're going to take an additional 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he is going to just ready himself for whatever comes next. And you see, well, rather you hear, coming from this side, some additional feet moving. And blades drawn. Person up. There we go. You see 2 more guards come up to you, and they slash at you with their scimitars.
Josh, both at Kiejee?
Uh-huh.
Dang. It's not good.
They're both going to miss, so it is now your turn.
My turn, huh? Alright, well, I am going to pull out my sword. And I'm going to try one attack with my sword on Big Dude. And I need to actually roll on a flat surface. That misses.
What'd you roll?
11.
That will miss.
And that would be 17 with my offhand.
That will hit.
Okay.
Rogues get 2 attacks at level 5, or no?
I think she's wearing using 2 weapons.
No, I'm just wondering if she'd make 2 attacks with the rapier instead of 1 with her.
No, I
don't think rogues
get one attack.
Unless I'm mistaken.
Make him
I don't think so either.
Because I've made some that are pretty high level and they don't have multi-attack.
Because they have sneak attack.
You simply don't add the plus to like your to the damage. To
6
the
damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And I am going to... How is he looking?
It's looking fine.
I'm going to use my action to...
Action?
Or not my action, my movement. To run as far as I can.
Are you using your bonus action to disengage?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm using my bonus action to disengage. And... I'm gonna use my feline agility and run 60 feet away.
Okay. Sounds good.
Kind of like past Altan, like nudging him in the shoulder. Come on! And I run.
Okay. Sounds good. And the next person that's up, another bandit pops out from behind the corner, readies a crossbow bolt, and fires at you, Kiejee. And they're gonna miss. So we are back up to Altan. What are you doing?
I can.
Seeing Kiejee running, I'll take her lead, and I'm gonna use my new Tiefling trait, level 5, to cast Darkness on him and the others that just in that center there. So it's a 15-foot
You
radius.
can center that on something, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Just a point you choose.
Okay.
So just center it there, like in the middle of that fight.
Okay.
I'll cast Darkness.
Sounds good.
Shout,
And
Zizard
then-
Superior Distribution sends their regards.
Just run as fast as I can toward Kiejee.
Okay. Sounds good. Just make a couple rolls for them real quick. All right. You guys are able to...
Actually, sorry. Just to change that a little bit, I'm going to actually cast Darkness on his sword and run.
Okay. Yeah, because I was pretty sure you can cast it on an object.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't read the whole thing. But yeah. So
Okay.
that way it'll move with him too. So he's
Sounds
screwed.
good. So, as you start running, you look behind yourself and you see kind of the darkness initially start to follow in the direction you guys go, and then drifts to the left, or the west, and you guys are able to escape into the night.
Oh, you got 50 gold.
You got 50 gold, and he's got some nasty scars.
Well, Kiejee, I came out without a scratch again, so I think you should take this 50 gold for all the hurt you took.
But you guys make it back to the tavern. Rainer, you make it back to the tavern.
Oh, what the hell happened to you?
It's just a walk down the streets of Kushako.
You know, I can respect that. Don't ask, don't tell.
You should see the other guy. Guys, actually, the two of them won't make it. Very sad.
Very sad.
So, you guys are able to get into the tavern. And where are we at? Okay. Sounds good. So we will pick up the next session with whatever you guys choose to discuss. So thanks for listening to that very exciting ambush.
If you like listening to Rollfair, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Also, check out our merch store at rollfair.com. 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 Rollfair.com.